Hello people. A couple months back I was beating this level and I had probably the worst experience I've ever had in this game, and now that I'm, out of it, I want to talk about it a little bit because this wasn't like a new hardest or anything. This wasn't a hard demon. This wasn't something that was supposed to take me like days. This is like random easy demon that's not even considered a hard easy demon. It's like average difficulty. This level was Vogue by Presta, which it had been on like my list of easy demons that I wanted to beat for a while. And so I went into it being like, this is gonna be a fun little level that I'm gonna like take a day to beat, maybe like a couple days, and I'm gonna, like have a little fun with it. It's just gonna be something I do on the side. And this was while I was grinding Magma Bound, so like I was prioritizing that obviously, but this ended up taking me like 5 hours total in normal, which is a lot for an easy demon. And after like the second day, I just started having this like mind spiral because I was thinking like I should not have struggled so much with this level. I should not be struggling, like I should have beaten it by now. This is an easy demon, like it's not that hard. And I was like embarrassed with myself that I was doing so badly. I was like, this should not be happening. And so that kind of like it was kind of unpredictable that this was gonna take a long time, which like really messed with my head. And so I think like if I wasn't like thinking about it too hard, if I wasn't overthinking it, like I would not have died to the end as much as I did. I died to 89 I think like 4 or 5 times, and I died to 95 once or twice. I don't exactly remember, but I died to the end a lot, and that's like very uncommon nowadays for easy demons. Usually I'll practice the ending like enough and I'll end up failing at like maybe 60 or 70. Maybe if it's a really hard ending I'll die to it like once, but usually for easy demons like it's really no trouble getting through them in normal mode, and I just wanted to get it over with, and I think that's kind of what caused me to like die a ton at the end. And I was like so frustrated. Every time I died I would like smack my table like I just did right now. It was like, it's kind of funny looking back, honestly. I don't really know what else to say about like the whole experience. It was just like really frustrating. Like I don't think I have been so frustrated with this game like in years or even ever, really. I think the last time I was like frustrated like that was probably when I was like still on the raw top levels, like beating Club Step or like TOE2, back when I was like a very new player. The next thing that I wanted to like say in this video, like this whole experience was like a reminder of why mindset is so important for Geometry Dash, and that can translate to like a lot of other games and like real life skills that you have. Like mindset is so important. Having a like negative mindset of any kind, it'll just make it so much harder to beat a level. It'll just make it so much more frustrating. And I think like if I'm comparing like beating new artists now to beating new artists in the past, like before I dropped Forest Temple, in the past I like, because I was new and I didn't think that like the community would last this long, I was kind of like, oh, I need to get good before this game dies, you know what I mean? So I set a lot of time constraints for myself. I was like, okay, I'm gonna beat B, for example, like before 2022, which I did, or 21, sorry, which I did do. But when that mindset translated over to harder levels, like hard demons, like Future Funk 2, I was like, oh, I'm gonna beat this like in a month or so, and then it ended up taking me a lot longer than that. Did I say Future Funk 2 or whatever? It ended up taking me a lot longer, and I think that's like a lot of the reason why my experience with it wasn't that great, because I was just like, I should be beating it soon and I need to beat it soon to like move on to the next thing. But nowadays with new artists, I'm just like, I set my expectations very low, but I'm also like, I'll beat it when I beat it. Like I don't think that far ahead. I don't really think about what I'm gonna do after I beat it until I like get really far. Like as of filming this, I have 96 on Acropolis, and I am thinking about like what I'm gonna do next now, because I am almost there. I've almost beaten it. But like when I had 50 or like 40 on it, I wasn't thinking about that at all. I was just very focused on like, okay, this is what I'm doing right now, and this is what I'm focused on, and I'm just gonna focus on it and like enjoy myself. And it was the same with Magma Bound. I wasn't thinking about, like, I knew I was gonna go for Acropolis, but I wasn't sure if I was gonna do it next, or like, I just wasn't thinking about what I was gonna do next. And I ended up really enjoying that experience. I was just in it. I was just like in the flow of it. And like going back to Vogue, I didn't mention this, but Vogue is actually a good level. Like I liked the level. I just had such a bad experience with it. And it's the same with Future Funk, as I mentioned in that video where I revisited it. And like the whole mindset thing, definitely, like I mentioned earlier, it translates over to other areas of life. I have like more hobbies where mindset is important. Like I'm a performer, I'm a cellist, and I kind of have to tell myself like, okay, you practiced a lot, like it's okay if you mess up, and I kind of have to have like nerve control in that aspect. I feel like GD unironically made me better at performing because I have better nerve control. It's like really weird. And then I'm also a runner, and so yeah, like having a good pre-race mindset is really important too. I'm not gonna like go super into detail about my hobbies, but yeah, I think like GD taught me a lot about my hobbies and like vice versa, which is why honestly I love this game, and it was like a really good thing that came out of lockdown for me. And yeah, I've kind of like strayed away from the I kind of went off topic there, but yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. This was unscripted, so it was kind of all over the place. I apologize for that, but yeah, I just wanted to like, you know, put my thoughts into words, which I'm really bad at. So yeah, that being said, I probably will do more like scripted stuff in the future that isn't this, you know, messy. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.